Hello guys, welcome to our evening forex trading live session. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at so let's just say this is basically a continuation from where we stopped last week, Friday. Okay, that is how to analyze our market. Okay, so my name is Leo and I remain your guide. Right here I have USD CAD, that is United States dollars against Canadian dollar. Okay, so I want to show you something very quickly. I want to show you something very quickly. This is what I'm currently looking at on this market. And then when this gets here, this market is going to drop down. Okay, this market is going to drop down from this area. This market is going to drop down from this area, from here. Okay, so that is why I have set this. So you see, this market, I want to send it to my premium group right now. And that is why I keep telling you guys, come and join the premium group. Okay, I already dropped one signal for them in the afternoon, though it's a pending order, and you can still get into that trade if you deposit on your BtcDana trading application right now. So if you deposit right now, I can still get you into the premium group. Okay, so that you take that, you can open the same position also. Okay, you can utilize the signal I dropped for them. So I'm going to send this one also to the premium group right now. So if you deposit up to $15 in your trading account right now on this live stream, I will add you and you can, place the pending order also. And if you want to deposit, please just use the banner in the chat room. Okay, go to that banner where deposit with benefit is written. So go to that banner, click on it, and it will take you straight to where you can make your deposit. Okay, and when you deposit, I'll get you into my premium group, and that is where you'll be making money consistently. So let me walk you through everything. Okay, all the scenarios that happened before I placed this trade. Okay, let me walk you through everything. Let me walk you through everything. So let's use this, or rather, let's go to another channel. Okay, guys, I promised on this afternoon live session that I was going to be talking about why I placed this trade on XAUUSD. This is very good. I think we should start from here. I think we should start with, the trade we took on our XAUUSD. And you see the market, even though it came to hit the stop loss we set, we got out of the market before it hit our stop loss. Okay, we made profit. But even though it still came down, look at what is happening. You see, I said the market was going to go up. Okay, so the market is still juggling around that zone. Okay, right now that I'm speaking with you, it's still juggling around that zone. So this is what actually happened. You see, all of this zone right here, we have a demand zone. We have a demand zone around this area. Guys, from our last session, our last evening session, that was our Friday evening. You remember what I said the demand is? And remember how you can draw your demand. Demand is also known as your support. Okay? While resistance is can also be called supply. Okay. Okay. So if you are just joining us for the first time and you don't know what we are doing right now, maybe you don't understand what is going on here. What we are doing here is called technical analysis. Okay. So in forex trading, before you can, become a forex trader, you need to know how to analyze the market. That is, you need to know how to see the market. Okay, so when you see the market and you know what is going on in the market, that is when you can decide that, oh, this market is going down, let me sell, or this market is going up, let me buy. Okay, so what you need is analysis, technical analysis, and this can only be done on your forex chart. This is our forex chart. Okay, this is our forex chart. So what we do here is we are doing technical analysis. Okay, we want to do technical analysis. Remember, I said technical analysis is, what you do before you can get where your market is going to, so that you get the direction of your market. Okay. And in doing technical analysis, we have two ways actually. We have two ways that you can plot your technical analysis perfectly. So first of all, we have the uptrend way, and then we have the downtrend. Okay. So the uptrend is when the market is on, upper move going upward. Then the downtrend is when the market is coming downward. Okay. And then you want to make sure that you are getting the directions correctly. Okay. You are getting the direction correctly so that you can place your trade accordingly. Okay. You don't want to place a buy trade when the market is selling, and you don't want to place a sell trade when the market is buying. So if you do that, you are going to lose money. Okay. So that is why technical analysis is very important in forex trading. So if you don't know anything about technical analysis, please go get a pen and a jotter. Okay. Because everything I'll be explaining here is going to be very informative. So trust me, you need this. Even though you are already, you already have a little experience on forex trading, you still need this. Okay, you can't trade without technical analysis. That is just the truth. It is not possible. Okay, so now I'll walk you through how to plot a technical analysis for uptrend and how to plot a technical analysis on downtrend. Okay, so in technical analysis we have re-explaining all of this because of the beginners that are just joining us for the first time. Okay, I know some people are here that are just joining us, so that is why I'm re-explaining everything that we've already done. So guys, please bear with me. Okay, now in plotting technical analysis there are two ways. Okay, we have um like I said, we have the bullish trend and then we have the bearish trend. Okay, so the bullish trend is when the market is going up, and then the bearish trend is when the market is coming down. Okay, and what are those tools we need in technical analysis? So first of all, the tools we need in technical analysis, we need two tools. Okay, there are two there are two major tools that we need in technical analysis. Those tools are: number one is support. Okay, support. You see, support like this. Okay, and then the second one is resistance. Okay, so you can call it resistance or supply. Okay, resistance or supply. Then this is support or demand. Okay, so whenever you hear anybody saying, let me plot my demand and see where the market is going, or let me plot my supply and see where the market is going, they are still talking about support and resistance. Okay, support also means demand, while resistance also means supply. Okay, so those are the two common names. that forex traders like to call support and resistance. Okay, they either call it support or demand, or they call it resistance supply. Okay, so right now, how do you plot this support and resistance, or supply and demand? How do you plot them? Remember, I said we have two trends. We have the upper trend and then we have the downtrend. Okay, so the uptrend is called the bullish, while the downtrend is called the bearish. Okay, so this is bullish right now because the market is going up. This is bearish because the market is coming down. Okay, so now if you want to plot your support and resistance, you want to look at a place where the market has been. If you want to, okay, let's use the resistance or supply resistance. Let's use resistance for an example. Okay, let's use it as our first example. Let's just hide this. Let's hide this. So now let's use resistance as our first example. Now, what is resistance? So resistance is when a market is making an up move. That is an up movement. Okay. When a market is making a movement to the upside, that is going up. And then there's always that place where the market is going to get to and make it, the market will start, it will pause. Okay. So it's either it pause and continue, or pause, then, go to the opposite direction. Remember, I said the market is going up. Okay. So let's take this as an example. Look at this market right now. It was actually coming up from this zone. Okay. It was coming up. It get to this point. What happened? It paused. Okay. It paused around this area. So when it paused, it actually dropped down. You see, it dropped down to this level. Okay. Then it went up again, trying to see go above that area. You see, it paused around this area again, then still came back down. Got to this zone again, tries to still go up for the third time. Then it paused again, then came back down. Now, there's a reason why this market is getting paused around this area. Okay, so the reason is because we have supplies around this area. Okay, we have supplies around this area, or you can call it resistance. So we have resistance zone. That is the supply zone around this area. We have so many people that wants to start selling. Okay, so the people around here, they feel like, this market has bought for long now. Oh yeah, let's sell. Okay, that is why in a place where market is reversing like this to the downside, we call it the resistance zone. That means we have so many suppliers there. Okay, we have supplies. We have people that are selling from this zone. So now this is how you plot your resistance on such zone. Okay, this is how you plot your resistance on such zone. You see, when I got this, I actually draw. Sorry guys, let me use it this way so that it will be more understandable. Okay, so now let's assume let me choose this. Yeah, so let's assume this is actually where you made the market. This is where you made the market. Okay, this is where you made the market. This is where you made the market. So now when you made the market here, this wasn't created yet. Okay, all of these, they were not created when you made the market. This is where you made the market. Now you saw that the mixed market is going down. Okay, you saw this market going down this way. What you want to do instantly is, immediately you saw it making this move, you already know that there's a pause around the area. Okay, there's a pause around this area. So what you want to do is, you want this market to come down to any level, any length it's going to go down to. Then you want it to go back up and touch the same zone again. Then, wait patiently to see what is going to happen when it start touching the same zone that you've drawn out already. Okay, so now when it got to that point again, it started going down again. This is a confirmation that we have a resistance around this area. We have sellers around this area. Okay, I hope you guys are getting this. Okay, so let's continue. Now the market came down for the second time. So now let's assume that I want to sell this market. I want to place a sell order around this area. Maybe when it came down the second time, I wasn't sure. Okay, I wasn't sure that this market is actually coming down. I want to wait for the third time and see if the market is going to touch it for the third time again. Now, this third time is where I want to set my sell order. Okay, when this market came for the third time to touch that same zone again, I start to sell immediately. Okay, so I hope you guys understand the concept of resistance now. So resistance is basically when you have, a pause in the market. Okay, when the market is, previously making an uptrend, that is an up move. Okay, a move to the upside, and then where the market pauses is where we have a resistance. And then when market gets to this resistance zone, the market starts to drop down. Okay, how do you know your resistance zone? When the first pause happen, which is this one. When the first one happen, when this first one happen, what do? You just draw out the zone and see what is going to happen next. Okay, and that is what I did here. Don't worry, we'll come to that. Don't worry, I'll explain it. Okay, that was what I did here. So I'm going to explain what I did here exactly that made me call out for a buy trade this afternoon. Okay, on XAU USD. So now, this is what you want to do. You want to draw it out to see if this market is going to come back to it for the second time. When it got to it the second time, you see the market drop down. And then it came back in for the third time. Then the market still dropped down. Okay. So that is your resistance zone. Now for the support is just an opposite of everything that I've explained on the resistance. Okay. So the support is basically when the market is selling. You say, for this, we said when the market is buying, moving to the upside. Now, this one is when the market is selling to the downside. That particular place that market gets to and pause, then make a move to the upside is called support. Okay. And this is the support. How do you draw a support? How do you draw the support? This is a support. Okay. So when this market got to this zone, you see, it started making move to the upside. It came down, making moves. When it got to it the second time, you see, it created this long candle. Okay. So what I do as a professional trader, what I do is whenever I see something like this, I want to wait for that market. Okay, this market made move from here. It made here. It made another one here. Let me just point it out for you guys. You see, it made a move here. It made another move here. You see, we have another move here. Then we have the third move in this area. So you see, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what I like to do is when I got this first one, I'll actually wait for the second one to see if this market would actually, make a move to the top side when he hit it for the second time. And then it did. That was how it created this long candle. Okay. Then I started waiting for it for the third time. When it got inside for the third time, all I want to see is I want to see this bullish engulfing candle. Okay, this is a bullish engulfing candle. It's a reversal pattern in forex trading. Okay, so a bullish engulfing candle is a candle that is, it will be longer than the previous candle that was created. Okay, it will be very, very long. And it's always, you see, this is a green candle followed by a black candle. Okay, so this black candle is our bullish engulfing candle. How is it a bullish engulfing candle? Because this is an opposite candle to the candle that was created before. Okay, you see a green candle was created around this area. A green candle was first created, then a black candle, superseded, moved to the top side, and is very much longer than the green candle. Okay, so that is what we call a bearish movement. If it's for the downside, we call it this is a bullish movement, and if it's for the downside, we call it the bearish movement. So the same thing happened here. Okay, so if you see something like this in the forex market, we call this a bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, green and the black. Okay, it can be any color. This can be red and this can be green. It doesn't matter. Okay, but as far as we have a candle that is coming down and then a bigger one that is going up, we call it bullish engulfing candle. Okay, then if we have a long one, something like this, and then a very short one, you see this one is going down, this one is coming up, we call, okay, sorry, you can we can use this as a bearish engulfing candle because this is supposed to be longer. So let me show you an example of a bearish engulfing candle. Look at this. This is a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing. You see, this black is an up move. Okay, it's a candle, it's a bullish candle. Then we have a bearish candle that is coming down. Okay, and it's longer than the black candle. So the combination of this candle is what we call a this is a bearish movement candle. Okay, so this is a bearish engulfing candle. So guys, don't worry, even if you don't understand that right now, don't pay too much attention to it. Okay, so in as we advance, I will explain better. But right now, let's just focus on what we are discussing here. Okay, so when I saw this, I'll be waiting for the third movement. And then when it get to this third movement, what happened? The market started shooting up. Okay, it shoot up to this area. So what I want to do is when I saw this first movement, I want to draw it out. Okay, any movement I see in the market, I want to draw it out. You see, I drew it out. And then when it touches it for the second time, you see, the market started going up. And then when it was coming for the third time, I waited for it. When I have it here the third time, I started buying immediately. Okay. So this is how to identify your support and your resistance. It is very easy, guys. It is very easy. If I ask you to point out a support and resistance zone in this trade right now, how do you do it? It is very easy. You see, we have one, we have two. This is a resistance zone already. Okay, this is a resistance zone. This is a resistance zone already. You see, this is a resistance zone. Why? Because the market made a move. Okay, the market made a move from here. We have one move, we have second move before the market started coming down. So any move that gets to this point right now, if we have a buy to this area right now, this market will come down. It will definitely come down a little bit before it starts. Even if it's going to break it, it's going to make a pause around this area. Okay, so that is how we confirm that we already have two touches already, and this is a confirmed resistance zone. Okay, and how do you figure out your support? How do you know your support? You see, we already have a pause around this area. So what you want to do is you want to do something like this. Okay, you want to do something like this to confirm that, oh wow, this market is actually going to make a move when they get to this point. So this is what I did this afternoon. Okay, on our afternoon live session, this is what I did. Okay, so I drew this out. I knew that when the market get to this point, it was going to buy, even though if it's just for some minutes, I know the market was going to buy. So I drew this out, and then when this market got to this point, I said, but I said go to XAUUSD or enter your gold. Okay, go to gold and buy. It's just as simple as that. So this is a technical analysis that I'm doing here right now. Okay, this is a technical analysis. And what tool am I using for my for this technical analysis? I'm using the support and resistance. Okay, so let's move on. So guys, it is that easy. Okay, it is that easy. There's nothing complicated about forex trading. All you have to do is just pay attention. Okay, pay attention. So guys, let's move on. Let me make another example for you guys. Okay, let's use another market for example. Let me see if you guys are getting what I'm explaining, everything that I've been explaining. So look at this market right here right now. If I should tell you to draw your support or your resistance zone outside, I'm sure you should be able to. Okay, If I should tell you to draw out your support and resistance zone here, you should be able to do what? You should be able to draw it out. Okay. So this is basically, you see, I'm starting from the downside. So I have a touch here, then I have another one here. Okay. So this is my support. Okay. This is my support. And then what about my resistance? So you see, just with the example I've made for you earlier, I said where the market touches and then move to the opposite direction, or where the market touches, make a pause before it, continue its movement. So what happened here? The market actually made this move to this area and then started making an opposite movement to the other side. Okay, because he was previously a buy, and then when he got here, he started selling. Okay. So now what do I want to do? I want to draw this area out. Okay, this last candle, I want to draw it out. So you see, so when this market get to this point right now, it will actually do what? It's going to calm down. Okay, when this market gets to this point, it's going to make a move to the downside. Okay, so this is how to know your support and your resistance. Guys, it's very easy. Okay, so with everything that I've been explaining now, do you think anything is do you find this complicated? Do you find it complicating? Guys, there's nothing hard about this. This is very simple. Like, this is the most simplest part of forex trading. Okay, this is the simplest part of forex trading, and it is fun if you know how to do this. Okay, it's fun if you know how to do this. There's nothing really hard on this. It's very easy. It is very easy. Trust me, I'm telling you the fact. This is the easiest part of forex trading. So if you want to draw out your support and resistance, just know that when the market is going up, okay, when the market is going up, where the market touches, when the market started making move to the opposite direction, so this market is going up from here. Let's say this market is going up from here. From here, it started going up. Okay, when it got here, it actually made some, little consolidations. Okay, trying to go up, up, down, up, down, up, down before it finally went up. Okay, to this zone. Now that this market got to this zone and started doing this, I will immediately want to draw out this area outside. Okay, immediately I want to draw this out. Why am I drawing this out? Because something happened there. What happened? When the market got to that area, the market started making a move to the downside. Okay, the market started making a move to the downside. And then this is where our market started making a move to the upside, right? Now, there's a reason why this market started making a move to this upside from this area, okay, from this area. So what I want to do is I want to draw out the zone also, okay? So what happened? Now, when this market came to this area, it started making a move to the downside. When it got to that same area again, what happened? The market started going up, okay? And again, we have this here. When this market get to this point also, it will start selling. That is just the easy way to trade the forex market. Guys, if you have any question, please ask me before we continue. If you have any question whatsoever, please ask me before we move on. Okay. So let's move on, okay? Let's move on, let's move on, let's move on. Now, I hope you understand how to draw your support and your resistance. So let's do another thing that is also interesting. Okay, let's do something that is also interesting. Now let's go to another time frame. So looking at this market right here, you see we have this support and then we have this resistance, right? Then there's another thing, there's another tools we use in technical analysis, and that tool is called the trend line. Okay, trend line. We have the support and the resistance, then we have the trend line. A trend line is just a line connecting the markets together. Okay, it's a line that is connecting markets, that is price actions, what has happened in the market. So what has happened earlier in the market is called price actions. Okay, what has happened in the market previously is called what? Is called the price action. So it is the action that the market has, performed. So what happened here? We have a high, we have a market go to the upside. Okay, so you definitely want to be drawing this. So what I'm trying to show you here right now is most of the times you draw this out and then you'll be expecting your market to get to that zone and start coming down, but it will never happen. Okay, so right now this market is actually touching it. Okay, it's actually touching here. Then we have another one here. We have this one here. You see, we have resistance here. We have another resistance here because every time this market comes to this area, it starts to go down. Every time this market comes to this area, it starts to go down. Okay, but sometimes you draw this and it will not be respected. So instead of the market to start coming down, the market keeps going to the upside. An example is what has happened here. Okay, so what is happening here is because it's not respecting this resistance zone. Okay, the sellers here, they are not as strong. They are not strong. Okay, so this market is going to break, is going to take over. Okay, the buy market is going to continue buying. So in this kind of situations, how do you know that this market is going to continue to buy? This is basically a game of mathematics. Okay, a game of mathematics. What you want to do is you want to draw your line like this. So how do you draw this? All you have to do is just focus on, making sure that they are connecting the previous markets. Okay, so I have a connection here. I have this and I have this. Okay, and then I'm waiting for the third touch. That is this. Okay, I'm waiting for this third time. I'm waiting for this market to touch it for the third time and start going down. Okay, but what happened? It actually broke it out. So when I saw this, and then I'm having this support, this resistance around this area, I know that it's not going to respect this resistance. Okay, when this market got to this area and broke this, I knew that it wasn't going to respect this resistance. Okay, it wasn't going to respect this resistance either. Even if it's going to respect this resistance, it's just going to respect it for some times, come down a little bit and then start to go up to the upside. Okay, so this is basically how to draw your resistance, and that is your trend line. And this is how you know that it's just, let me just say, a trend line is, a confirmation. Okay, it makes you get a better view of the market, of what is really going to happen, apart from your support and your resistance. Okay, you see, we have this resistance, these two resistance here. We have this first one, then we have the second one. Okay, but the market didn't respect the resistance. Okay, what is supposed to happen when market gets resistance? The market is supposed to sell, isn't it? But you see, when this market got here to this resistance, it didn't respect it. The market just started to continue to the upside. Okay, continue to buy to the upside. And you see, we have this one here also. We don't know yet if it's going to respect this, but I'm damn sure that it's not going to respect it. Even though it respects it, it's just going to come down a little for a little bit, and then it will continue to go up. Okay, and how do you confirm? How do you know that this market is not going to respect your resistance zones or your support zone? How do you know it's not going to respect it? It's just by drawing your trend line. Okay, I drew my trend line. Look at the way I drew my trend line. And how do you draw your trend line? So you want to make sure that the line you are drawing is connecting other markets. That is your previous price action. Okay, your previous price action, the previous movement that the market has made. So I have a movement to this area. I have another movement to this area. I have a movement on this area also. So what I want to do now is, when I have this, since I have this, this, and this, you see, so I want to draw something like this. I want to do something that is going to connect them together. You see, when I tried to connect this, it didn't work out. Okay, because I have a breakout here. So what I love to do is let me connect the recent one. Okay, since this is more recent. Okay, this is more recent. This is not recent. This has happened before this happened. Okay, so this is more recent. So after drawing it this way, then the market came down, started to make a move to the upside again. Okay, so what I'm doing right here, right now, is I'm waiting for this market to get to this point, because I know that every time the market gets to that point, market always reverses. Okay, it goes the opposite direction. So when I have this here, I was actually waiting, anticipating that this market will start going to the downside. But what happened? It broke out. Okay, we call this a breakout. So the market actually continued to go up. That is how I knew that this market is not going to respect these zones. Okay, this market was supposed to continue, it was supposed to go down when it touches this trend line, but it didn't go down. Okay, so that is trend line. And you can actually draw trend line on this is we call this the upper trend line. Okay, you can also draw trend line connecting your markets down below also. Okay, so as far as you have a market movement, making high, low, high, low, you connect the market with using your trend line. Okay, so we have here now, if I want to draw another trend line here, what I'll do is, okay, I first saw this. Okay, I have this, I have this, and then I have this. Wow, I have three already. So let me connect it and see when the market gets to that point, is the market going to go up or is it going to come down? So now what I want to do is I want to connect them together. You see, I'm connecting them. You see, I took it from here, make sure that it's connected to this. Okay, and then make sure that it's connected to the third one also. And then I keep drawing it to the end. Okay, so let's assume that this wasn't created yet when we drew this. Okay, let's just assume that this market hasn't gotten to this point when we created this. So this right here, we are waiting for this market to get to this point. Okay, so that we can, we can get an entry, so that we know if this market is going to go up after touching this, since it's been doing that every time it touches it. Okay, but what happened? The market broke out in this area. Okay, the market broke out and respected a zone that is below. Okay, so when you have something like this, and how do you confirm this? That is why it is very important that whichever time frame you are on, we have different time frame in the forex market. Okay, we have the 1 minute, we have the 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, and so on. We have the 4 hour, we have the 1 day, which is the 24-hour time frame. Okay, so we have so many time frames in the forex market. So I'm using the 1 hour right now. I'm making my analysis from the 1 hour time frame. So for me to confirm that this market is not going to continue, it's not going to go up, how do I do it? I just want my market to touch this line, isn't it? But when it got there, when it got to this line, it continued to go down, okay, until it got to this point. So right now, this is not a valid entry for me, okay, because it broke my trend line. So it's not a valid entry for me anymore, okay? It's not a valid entry for me anymore. All right, so guys, I hope you are jotting down everything that I'm teaching you guys. I hope you are jotting everything down. It is very important that you jot it down. Okay, so this is how you learn, so that you too you can go to your chart tomorrow. Out after this, session, you can go to your chart and start marking out your support and your resistance. Okay, so this is how you learn. Okay, you imitate everything that you saw your trainer doing. Okay, so please make sure you are jotting everything down. In fact, you can take screenshots. Okay, take screenshots, save it, and just emulate everything that I'm doing here. Emulate everything that I'm doing here. Okay, so now let's move on. Let's move on. So I'm actually seeing an opportunity on this market, on this trade right now. I'm always looking for an opportunity to give to my premium members. I'm always looking for an opportunity to give to my premium members. Guys, don't worry. Tomorrow is going to be beautiful. Okay. If you're on my premium group, don't worry. Tomorrow is going to be better, far better. Okay. Far better. Today we have a US bank holiday, and the movement of the market has been very sluggish today. Okay. The movement in the market has been very sluggish today. So by tomorrow, by God grace, we'll have a better movement in the market. Okay, we'll have a better movement in the market, and we'll utilize that. So you see, look at what the market has been doing this morning. Look at what the market has been doing this morning. This is where the market actually started working this morning. Okay, you see, up until now, this market hasn't made any major move. So this is because of the bank holiday. Okay, we have there's a holiday in the US today, USA. So they are on holiday today, and all their banks are closed. So that is why you see the market moving sideways this way. Okay. When the market is not on holiday, it will move normal, move very well. Okay. So I promise you guys by tomorrow we get better. Plenty signals. Okay. Plenty signals, many. So just manage the little ones that I was able to drop. Okay. Don't worry, I'm still going to drop others. Okay. I have other analysis. I'm still going to drop them. But just manage it for today. Tomorrow morning, by God's grace, we look for better ones. Okay. So if we are getting like 4-5 signals per day, it's not bad now. Yeah. So that's it. More signal, more money, isn't it? Okay. So by tomorrow, we provide better signals. Okay, better signals that are going to make us good money. So if you haven't joined the premium group, guys, please join the premium group. It's very important. Okay, if you want to join the premium group right now, there's a chance. All you have to do is just deposit up to $15 on your trading account. Okay, fund your BtcDana trading account with $15. And if you are doing it, if you want to do it, make sure you are doing it on this live stream. Okay, if you don't deposit on this live stream, it's not going to be counted. Trust me, I'm not going to count it. So if you want to get counted, if you want to get into my premium group, deposit on this live stream. If you want to deposit on this live stream, go to the chat room right now. Go to the chat room, click on that banner with where deposit with benefit is written on. Click on it. Okay, then it will take you to where you can make deposit. Deposit up to $15 and be qualified to get into my premium group. Okay, so if you don't deposit up to $15, guys, I'm not saying if you deposit up to $10, you'll not be able to trade. Okay, you'll be able to trade, but you will not have the benefit of joining my premium group. Okay, and if you join the premium group, there are so many benefits. Okay, so one of the benefits is making money. And you see, I have been promising my premium members, if you join the premium group last week, we made money last week. So this week also, by God's grace, we are going to make even more. Okay, we are going to make even more. So that is why it's very important that you join the premium group. And if you want to join right now, like I said, go to the chat room. Okay, click on that banner that has deposit with benefit on it. Click on it. So when you click on it, it's going to take you straight to the process. Okay, you need to make your deposit. So when you deposit, just let me know that you've made deposit, and then I'll add you to my premium group. Okay, it's just as simple as that. Nigeria is not really easy for everybody right now. So trading by yourself and losing money is not going to make sense. You understand? So the best thing is, join the group and make good money. Okay, because there I'll be providing you with premium signals. So the signals I'll be providing you, you utilize them. Okay, if I say sell, you sell. If I say buy, you buy, and you make money. So you just accumulate any amount you're able to accumulate. Then by weekend, you make withdrawals and use it, use it for your personal use. Use your money for your personal use. It's just as simple as that. That is what I do every day. Okay. I make money and I make sure that it gets accumulated. So when the time comes, I withdraw the money. Maybe I actually make withdrawals every week. Okay. Every weekend. So I make withdrawals every weekend. When it is Friday now, I'm going to make another withdrawal. And when I made the withdrawal, I use it to, do whatever I want to do for the weekend. So you can also do the same thing, but you need to fund your BTC Dana trading application. The money you are funding is not for me. Okay, I'm not saying pay for the premium group. You are not paying for the premium group. I'm only telling you to deposit into your account. Let me know that you have deposited and deposit up to $15. It's just a way of showing seriousness. Okay, it's just a way of showing seriousness. So, guys, let's continue. Now, if you have any question that you want to ask me, guys, please, now is the best time. Okay, if you have any question at all, please ask me now. Ask me now. If you have any question at all, please ask me now. If you have any question, please ask me now. Any question at all, ask me now, guys, please. If you have any question that you want to ask me concerning um, everything that we've been explaining right from the beginning, please ask me because we are getting close to the end of our live session. Okay, we are getting close to the end of our live session. So if you have any question whatsoever, ask me now before we end this session. Okay, so if you have no question, okay. So I see somebody is asking the trend line must touch three markets before you place order. Okay. Okay, then I see the other question. What is the difference between buy limit order, pending order? All that is confusing. Okay, don't worry. I'll make it unconfusing. Okay. So yes, for the first question, the trend line must touch not necessarily 3 markets. Okay. So it can be 2. If it's touching 2, it's okay. Okay. Then the third one you can actually sell. Okay. So not necessarily 3 lines. So it can just be, it could be just 2. Okay. It could be just 2. It's not necessarily 3. So here I have this 1, I have this 2, then I can actually say, I can actually buy when it touches this third one. Okay. I can actually buy when it touches this third one, you see, and the market actually bought for some times. Okay, even though it wasn't for long. But this is the 1 hour time frame. Every candle here is printed complete printing for that is in 1 hour. Okay, so every candle here took 1 hour to finish printing. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This here took 5 hours for this whole candle to print. Okay, this whole candle here took 5 hours before this was formed. Okay, so you can actually go to the lower time frame and take advantage of this. Okay. So and then what is pending? What is the difference between limit order and pending order? Okay, so pending order. Let me show you a slide. Okay, let me go to my trading app and show you from there. Okay. So we have just few minutes to round up this section. Let me just make it let me just explain it to you very fast, very quickly. Okay. So now let me show you what the pending order is. Okay, and then I see another person asking, do you click sell or you allow when you have already placed your limit order? It's confusing me about especially the sell option. Okay. It's the same thing I want to explain right now. Okay, so please let's pay attention to this. Now, this is how you place a pending order. Let's say we have a BTC USD pending order for a sell. Okay, we have BTC USD pending order for a sell. So let's say we have a sell order. Okay, so there's already a price that when this market gets to this point, it starts to sell. Okay, and if it is a buy limit, then it means that when the market gets to that certain point, the market starts to buy. Okay, so let's take for example, we have a pending order on BTC USD. So what this means is that let's assume that we are using this. Okay, this number right here. That when this market that is moving that is moving up, when it gets to this point, it starts to sell. That is what a pending order means. Okay, and to set this, what do you do? You probably want to come to your sell here and then set a sell limit. Okay, then come to your pending order here, then set this number, the number that this number right here. Okay, so this is how you set a pending order for a sell limit. Okay, so pending order is a market that is not yet executed. So when it gets to that point, it starts to sell. That is what a pending order is. So pending orders, we have 2 pending orders. We have the buy limit and then we have the sell limit. What is a buy limit? A buy limit is a market that you want the market to sell to some extent. And then when it gets to that point, it starts to buy. Okay, then what is a sell limit? A sell limit is when the market when the market is buying, like this one right now is buying. Okay, so the place you want the market to get to before it starts selling will be above. So let's use this 2 25,979.30. So we can actually come here and set our sell limit and say, okay, when this market gets to 25,979.30, the market should start to sell. Okay, and this is where we are going to enter it. Enter price. That is the price you want your market to get to before it starts selling. Okay, the same thing goes for a buy limit. Okay, so we can actually come down and say, okay, when this market gets to this point, when this market sells to this point, the market should start buying from there. Okay, so let's use this. We can say 25808.46. So when our market gets to that point, then we want to set a pending order for a buy limit. Okay, so it's a pending order, and the way we are setting is what what differentiates them. Okay, like I said, we have two pending orders. We have the buy limit, we have the sell limit. Okay, so if you are selling on the pending order, you want to set a sell limit. If you want to buy on the pending order, you want to set a buy limit. I hope you understand now. Okay, so if you have any other question, please let me know. If you have any other question, please let me know, because we are coming to the end of our live stream for this evening. Guys, if you haven't deposited, please make sure you fund your real account. I'm leaving another pending order for my premium members right now. Okay, I'm leaving another pending order for my premium members right now. Okay. Okay, guys, if there's no more question, I think we've come to the end of our live stream for this evening. Okay. Okay, I think we still have up to 3 minutes. If you have any question within this time, please feel free to ask me. I hope you understand how to set your pending order now. Two pending order, okay? And the difference is the buy and the sell. You want to buy when the price sell to a point and start to go up. Okay, you are actually predicting that when this market gets to this point, it will start to go up. Okay, so I want to set a buy limit order here. Or when this market gets to this point, it will start to sell down. So I want to set a sell limit here. That is just the difference. Okay. So if you have any more question, please, just a minute to round up this session. Just a minute to round up this session. Just a minute to round up this session. Okay, guys. So if there's no question, I think we've come to the end of our live stream for this evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow by afternoon, around 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Okay. So if you haven't gotten your account, please go and fund your account and get your real account ready tomorrow, because our afternoon live stream is our money making session. Okay. So go and fund your account, guys. Have a blessed evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. So bye for now.